May pips be upon you guys. Uh, got some ideas on Aussie dollar. All right, let's take a look at the monthly, and we see price has been impulsing to the upside for quite a bit now. Uh, and that's a strong impulse. All right, we got an impulse, correction, and impulse, and everybody here knows I love my impulse, correction, and impulses. Why? Because they're easy to measure. They're easy to measure. You just put your fibs on them. You put the fibs at the beginning of the move to the end of the move here, and you can see just how far back the pullback could or should, whatever, one of those where it should hit. And I'm always looking at the 38 as a measure of whether it's a real pullback or not, because this is the first line of the retracement. And I always hope it reaches the golden ratio of 618. All right. But these pullbacks should take you to at least the 38. But anyway, all we have is bullishness being shown right now. That's all we have. So no reason to short just yet. Right. Let's take a good look at the weekly, and we can see we have equal highs here. So, my mind and I automatically go there as far as for maybe a destination target, because we got to know that there's a lot of liquidity above equal highs. All right. All the way over here too. All right. People have gone short there. So, that's where your mind goes. And we can see how strong this impulse is, this pullback, and this impulse. All right. Let's go to the daily. All right. Looking at the daily, what do we see? I keep doing that. That drives me crazy. All right. We see that we have broken structure. We have broken structure here. All right. We broke the highs. That's always a good thing to see, because it gives me definite landmarks, good points. When you got a BOS, a break of structure, that's when you start measuring. That's when you start looking. That's when you start plotting. Start thinking like liquidation managers and say, where's the liquidity at? Where's the liquidity at? Liquidity was up here. We've gotten that. We've swept that. All right. So what are we going to do now? All right. Probably create more liquidity, or look left, look way left and see, aha, the liquidity's up here. All right, we got some more liquidity here. Look at these equal highs. That's a triple top. Price needs to go up here and then come on down. Also, if we look left, we start looking at all the imbalances. Where did the liquidation managers leave orders? Open orders to where they need to come back, mitigate them, and break even. Right? We got to look at these areas here. We got to look at these areas. Were they mitigated before they came down? The price took care of these areas here, but not here. So we got a good reason to come all the way up here, right? Okay, wait a minute. Let me get all the way back over here now. And I don't want to get too far ahead. Okay, so what do we have here? All right, we have this impulse. We have this correction. All right, and that's a good correction here too. But now, I'm not going to go back. We want to measure this one. Now, assuming that this candle is the start of the pullback, assuming that, because it has is still going between bullish and bearish. It hasn't decided which one it's going to be when it grows up just yet. All right, but we want to see how far back the pullback will be. So I put my my Fibonacci. I got my Fibonacci's out, and I want to measure the move, the impulse move. Now, some people are going to put it at this candle, all right, because this is the start of they see this as the start of the move. I see this as the start of the move. This is the way I do it now, all right, because this candle was all white, was all bearish, all right. It opened here, came down here, all solid white, and then pulled back, and then opened this candle, and the momentum continued bullishly. All right, this is a bullish reaction, so I'm including that as part of the move up. That's the way I do it anyway. All right, now, and what do we see? what am I looking for? I'm looking for this to come back to at least the 38 fib, all right, and continue up. Now, here's the deal. I have a what do you call it? A structure to line up with this 38 fib right here. All right. Also, I have structure at 618, which I prefer. All right, because that's a deep retracement and it will give me a lovely risk to reward if it's going to continue up bullishly. All right, so I'm looking for both of these. Excuse me. If I can just get that. All right, I'm looking for both of these here to here to here. All right. Now, this will always be the point of the retracement. Will always be a first target. You know, that's going to be target number one, and we can go up higher and look left, you know, on the higher time frames and plot where we're going to put target number two and all. But I just wanted to get this part. I just want to get this part done. Let me tell you this. We got to go to, if we're going to enter this kind of market, all right, in the higher time frames, always enter on the 4 hour. All right, that's what I do. See this? That's the last area of support here. All right, and it just so happens that that last area of support lines up with the 618. That gives me confluence. I have a 50 EMA. It's above the 50 EMA, but if the 50 EMA is in support of the 618, it'll act as dynamic support and give me a last wall of defense for my stop loss, which would be right around here if price makes it back down here. Now, if price continues bullishly, you know, I'll just adjust my fibs and stuff, and I'll just move along with it until it has a full retracement. Once if this candle turns white, then I'm in the right place because it's making an equal high right now, or very near equal high. All right, and I'm expecting it to come down to either the 38 or to the 618. All right, again, I have structure here for the 38, so we got to be careful of that. Okay, and you got structure too at the 50. All right, so things, you know, that's 2 points of structure. So, you know, it just might make it down. It might make it down there. It might make it down there and not hit our 618. You know, it might just come here and then go up. So we got to see how things go, but we got to wait. There is no valid entry for short now. We have to wait until this turns into a bearish market. As soon as it does, then we can look for valid shorts. All right, and this is a short-term short, but it's a worthwhile one because from here to just to the 318 is 50 pips, and down to the 618 is almost 90, just about 90 pips. All right, but this is only target one. We're going to be targeting higher. You know, we would be targeting higher. All right, and that's a lot of bullishness. Now, let me tell you something. I'm probably looking more towards, if I can just get out of this, all right, I'm probably looking more towards a 38. Why? Because this bullishness is very strong. That's a very bullish impulse. And when you have it, when it's that strong, see how it's continuing up. When it's that strong, you expect the 318 to probably be the place it comes to. But, you know, we're going to watch to see when it starts to show signs of exhaustion and then turn around. Okay, so let's keep our eye on it, and hopefully we get a nice setup.